Hey everybody, Brian Mallow here. But you know that because I'm only broadcasting to my own channels. If I'm even doing that. So this is a test. I am in Lindau, Germany, where tomorrow is the beginning of the Lindau Nobel Laureate Meeting and the 73rd annual meeting. It's been going on since about 1951. And for those of you who have been following me for a long time or friends of mine, you already know. You'll just have to excuse me while I repeat some of this, maybe remind you of some of it. But this meeting is all about, it's called the Lindau Nobel Laureate Meeting, but it's almost a little deceptive. There will be 30 or more Nobel laureates here this week, but the point of the meeting isn't really about the Nobel laureates. It's about the next generation. It's about mentorship. So in addition to 30 or more Nobel laureates, and this year is a physics meeting, so it's mostly physicists. In addition to that, in fact, right now, I think the entire Chinese delegate is here. Do you want to come here and say hi? So, I'm Brian. Let me do what I do. I make videos for the meeting, and I interview young scientists. And the meeting doesn't even start till tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I saw you guys were all checking in. So can you get in here like just so? So how many delegates are coming from China?
Maybe 30.
30?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not all here. You
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
all.
yeah.
Did you all come together?
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone isn't even here yet, but some of them are. The meeting starts tomorrow afternoon. Where are you from? And it's not like I know China, but where are you from? Tell me.
Beijing.
Hunan? Okay.
Another province?
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone who's not from Beijing? Yeah.
Anhui province.
Anhui.
province.
Okay. And what kind of physicist are you? Oh, wait, you know what? I should have brought this closer. What kind of physicist are you?
I focus on theoretical physics.
Theoretical? Theoretical particle physics, astrophysics, nuclear physics, material science? What is it?
Material science.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
AMO physics. Yeah.
Condensed matter theory?
Condensed
Matter?
theory.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you all theorists?
No, I'm
No.
experimentalist
I'm
Yeah.
What
also
kind?
experiment.
Okay. In what?
in condensed matter physics.
You do condensed matter and you're experimentalist, and you do condensed matter. Are you a theorist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever collaborated?
They will collaborate in the future, I believe.
All right. Did you just meet because of this meeting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did any of you know each other?
We are from one school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. So just tell me something you're looking forward to, because obviously, here's one thing about the meeting. You can only attend one time unless you win a Nobel Prize, then you can come back. So what are you looking forward to?
Of course, the Nobel laureate.
The laureates, yeah. Anyone in particular?
Yeah, maybe William Phillips, I think.
Bill Phillips, yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Related and heard about his nice temper.
Yeah. He's nice, and he's a great science communicator. And I'm going to interview him this week too.
Oh.
I've met him before, but I've never really sat and talked with him. So I'm looking forward to seeing him too. Anyone else?
Maybe Hao Deng. Because Hao Deng is also a Nobel laureate because of he created a model to explain the anomalous quantum Hall effect. So it is very important. It's a very important theory.
What is the quantum Hall effect? Like, I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. Is that something you can
Yes,
explain to a non-scientist? I'm not a scientist.
Yeah, because of the electron will have a special motion in magnetic field, and it will cause a special some special phenomenon in the in transport measurement, especially in resistance. So it can be it can be detected in the some condensed matter physics experiments, some transport measurement, and so the anomalous Hall means that they can see the similar effect in zero magnetic field. So and like the Nobel laureate Hao Deng, he created a model to explain why in the common we have to apply a magnetic field, but in this special anomalous Hall effect, we can just know
No
theory-
magnetic field.
Yeah, theory magnetic field. It's very interesting. So
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you're looking forward to meeting him?
Yes.
Talking to him?
Yeah. It is a very important theory in our field. Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Well, I'm sure I'll see you all around a lot, and I hope you have a great time.
Yeah.
Welcome. It's pretty fun. And it's also, you'll meet a lot of other young scientists. That's a good part of it, too. I mean, you already have, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. So I was just going to do a test. I'm really just testing out all my gear, making sure. Unfortunately, I'm not streaming directly to any platform, so I can't see any feedback. I'm using an app to go to multiple platforms. And so I hope this is going out.
Which platform can we see this video?
Well, they will be, these are just going to my platforms right now, but just as like an unofficial video. I didn't expect to bump into all of you, but it'll be on the meeting's Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube.
I see.
And they'll go out live, but then they'll be there later. But they'll usually be live, like this, it's live. I think if I had another device, can somebody pull up one of my pages? Like pull up Twitter or YouTube or Facebook? Does anyone have a device?
I think
YouTube,
哎呦，我
Science Comedian
Science.
is my handle on everything.
Maybe you tap it.
And if we're lucky, it's streaming. Are we in YouTube?
Yes, that you what really means. It's your.
Oh yeah, but is there a live video there?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
他直播。
Hold on, we'll
We
see.
use a little red
Oops.
book.
Science, I don't know how to spell my own.
Or TikTok.
Science Comedian. So what do you have? Yeah,
Yeah,
that is me. Is there a live video?
Science, but
That was me. Yeah, that's my channel. Oh, that's the TED.
no, not.
Oh, that's me, but that's not my channel.
I want to see your channel. I've got.
Is anybody out there? What did you have? If not, what about Facebook or
Little Red
Twitter?
Book.
X, huh?
Little red book.
Hang on, I know this is riveting. If anyone is watching this is just a test. You pulled up. Those were me.
Okay. 它就有一
How
个
to see the live in YouTube?
有个直播 it is live.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, but no, just go to, yeah, those aren't me. Go back to where you pulled up something. If you just search on Science Comedian, one of these should be my channel though. Those are not my channel. Those are me, but it's not my channel. Well, we'll just hope this is going out. And I got distracted because I wasn't expecting to bump into any of the young scientists yet. But I saw them checking in. So registration began today. People are starting to come in town. But the meeting begins tomorrow. The opening ceremony is tomorrow afternoon. So more people should be showing up pretty soon.
maybe.
Everyone should be here by the opening ceremony.
Oh, is that yours?
Yes. And that's you get. Yeah, that's the video. See,
Okay, okay.
that's you guys, right?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh, hold on. Wait, where was that?
Is that your channel?
YouTube channel.
Hit play on that. Is it playing?
Yes, it's playing. I will just
It works.
It's working. We are live. I wasn't lying. So this is just on my Facebook and my YouTube. But when I do this, because this was a test. But when I do the real ones, it's for the meeting.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah.
Looking forward to see you in tomorrow.
Yeah. Have fun. Welcome to Lindau. Enjoy the week. It's long, but it's going to go by fast. Okay, so we know that it's at least streaming to YouTube and I assume Facebook. Yeah. So just a couple technical details, which is that's the lion and the lighthouse. lighthouse that is the entryway to this beautiful harbor. Couple nice, like, it's a medieval town, so there's a lot of cool architecture. And then there's some more slightly newer hotels right here, but there's some very cool architecture. The island is really small. You can probably walk across it in like 30 minutes or 40 minutes or something. I'm not sure. It's not a big island, but it's a tourist destination, especially for Germans. Actually, it's so close to Austria and Switzerland. I wonder, I don't actually know, but they might get tourists from other countries. And since 1951, this meeting's been going on where they bring in some Nobel laureates, but like I was saying, it's really about the next generation. The Nobel laureates that come to this meeting year after year, they come because they are serving in a mentorship role for all these young scientists. The young scientists are so here's this Chinese delegation. They said there's about 30 delegates. There'll be about 600 young scientists this year. I want to see those photos.
Yeah, I know you.
Thank you. So one of the delegates was taking pictures. And on the, they have to do some interesting maneuvers going in and out of the harbor. On the final day of this meeting, so there's an opening ceremony tomorrow, Sunday, and then it runs Monday through Friday. But Friday takes place on a different island, the island of Mainau, and we're gonna take a much bigger cruise ship than that. It's gonna pull into the harbor, and 600 young scientists, 30 Nobel laureates, huge staff and support team will go to this other island for the final day, where there's a picnic and there's one program, there's a panel discussion. You know, I'm kind of psyched actually. There's a special guest on Friday, and I can't pronounce his last name, but I met him at the Starmus Festival just weeks ago. He's a German AI expert, and he's just going to be a special guest on this panel discussion about AI issues. Don't they know we're recording? Anyway, all I wanted to do here is test out my gear. It is unfortunate, when I first started doing live streaming, I would use the Facebook app. If you're live streaming directly to Facebook or Instagram, just individually using one of those apps, you can see the feedback. You know, one thing when you do this, you have to withstand people looking at you and smiling or laughing at you. So like a guy pushing a stroller and just staring at me and smiling, like, it's hard to know if he's finds it interesting or that smile was a mocking smile. Who knows? Anyway, you know, when you're streaming directly to Instagram or Facebook or something, you can see comments, so you know if your audio is bad or you know if somebody's out there watching. But what I'm doing is I'm using an app and a service that allows me to go to multiple destinations. And so the downside is, if I wanted to monitor it, I would need a second device. So I'm not carrying a second device, so that's not happening. So anyway, I didn't really even intend to talk about the meeting in its detail and meet the young Chinese delegates, but it's a very selective process, and even though they bring in as 600 scientists from 80 to 100 countries. I'll find out how many countries are represented this year, but that's what it usually is, close to 100 countries. And they go through, all of the scientists are kind of extraordinary young scientists. They go through there's like a nomination process and an application process. So they basically get sponsored. Thermal state is critical. Huh. Wow, that's a bad sign. I'm getting some kind of temperature message. I don't know if that's... And the phone feels warm. This is a bad sign because it's not even particularly hot out. I don't know why the phone is heating up so much. I might have to find a way to cool it off. I'm seeing a temperature gauge inside this app. So I'm gonna have to check this part and see if there's any problems with it. If you can hear me and you're on a platform, leave me a little, tell me if you're hearing this, or if anything has been weird in the past minute or two. But I'm using a wireless microphone, and that's plugged into the phone, and I'm using the phone to stream. So, yeah, I don't know why it's this hot. It's not that sunny out right now. That doesn't bode well for when I am outside on a hotter day, like tomorrow. Anyway, what I really wanted what I had planned on saying was just something informal about this gig. I don't have anything else like it in my career. It's the longest lasting relationship I've in my career and otherwise, with the possible exception of my sister and a couple friends. But I've been working with this meeting since 2016, when I was first hired to perform at an opening ceremony. But ever since then, my job has involved coming here and interviewing scientists. And I love it. It's so much fun. And last year was a medicine physiology meeting. This year's physics. Then there'll be a chemistry meeting. Every 5 years, they do interdisciplinary, where it's all of them together, and it's even bigger, more laureates, more young scientists. And every 3 years, they do an economics meeting. So this year's a physics meeting, which even that, very quickly, some of the conversation got over my head. He was talking about a laureate, Haldane, I forget his first name. He forgot his first name too. Haldane, who had something to do with this quantum Hall effect. And that's a quantum mechanics subject that I don't really know much about. So maybe I'll have to learn. It's a good week for me to learn some physics. And physics is probably the science I'm most comfortable with, most knowledgeable in, but not to that depth, obviously. So anyway, I'm gonna run around and like this video is only going to my channels, but when I'm doing the interviews, they'll be going to my channels and the Lindau meeting channels, their Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, as well as mine. So it's going live. When I do the actual interviews, those are gonna go live to all those channels, and then they'll be available to view later. And occasionally I'll do some other videos like this, and I'll just go to my own channels, and I won't pollute the meetings channels with whatever this is. Anyway, if I look a little tired, planes, trains, and automobiles. Extra traffic driving to the airport, followed by 2 airplanes from Raleigh to Philadelphia, Philadelphia to Zurich, and then 2 trains from Zurich to Lindau. And also, one of the coolest things about being here in Lindau, there's so many cool things about it, but one of the most unusual things is, I don't know, an hour or hour and a half or so along, this is Lake Constance out there, and about an hour and a half away, I'm guessing, by car along the coast, there is the actual factory where they make Zeppelins. Zeppelins are different from blimps, but they are the Zeppelins that come from just down the road. And what that means is Occasionally, more than occasionally, pretty much daily, you will see Zeppelins flying around, just one at a time. I don't know how many active ones they have, but I already saw one today, and it's such a cool sight. So I'm still getting that temperature warning, so I'm really curious to stop the stream and see what's going on with it. So this app gives me some interesting data. So it does look like I've sent out 465 megabytes at, well, it fluctuates, 2.9 to 4 megabits per second. So gonna have to check the audio levels and see what I can do about this. I wish there was a way I could cool my phone. It already has a case on it. I could refrigerate it before I go live. I don't know. But it's so cool to be back here. Been coming here for a... I'm being photobombed. People are pretty friendly around here generally. And there are a lot of tourists, like I said, and mostly German tourists. But okay, and now I'm really curious to see how this turned out. Just need to check the quality, but I'll be doing a lot of streaming this week. That's a warning, I guess. See you soon, wherever you are. Bye. The meeting is the Lindau Nobel Laureate Meeting. If you want to follow any of their channels, these will appear there, but they'll be on my channels too. You know, you can always watch on my YouTube channel. The live videos come at random times. They come throughout the week whenever I meet people and get them in a place that we can record. Well, here's something else. I gotta, if I'm at 500 megabytes, I'm testing out a SIM card too. That's not a physical SIM card. It's an app. It's an eSIM card. And I think I only have a gigabyte of data. And if this is to be believed, I may have already used up half of it. Interesting. I'm gonna need more data, but I knew that. This was just a test. All right, more to come. And there's no feedback here, so it's a weird knowing even how I'm supposed to talk, because are you even out there? Hello? I can't even know. But leave comments so I'll know what channel, what platforms you are on, and I'm gonna go see how this turned out.